Hey, welcome back to the Big Ranch Show. As always, thank you for joining me. If you could, hit the subscribe button down below and let's get right to it. Now we're sitting at day 32. That's right, day 32 of the government shutdown, brought to you by Donald J. Trump. Now the problem is, Donald Trump caused this shutdown. But he did offer an olive branch the other day that Democrats are saying is a non-starter. Many claiming on my social media feed that you don't negotiate with terrorists. Now here's the thing. Do I like Donald Trump? No. Do I think he is the worst president in my 39 years of life? Yes. Yes, I do. Do I think building the wall is one of the dumbest things I've heard of in my life, considering it's not going to keep out the people we want to keep out? Yeah, I do. But at the same time, what are we doing to our fellow Americans? 800,000 American workers furloughed or working without pay. They're coming up on another day where they will not get paid. They will not get their back pay until this is over either. I'm sorry, but I don't care what party you're from. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. At this current juncture in time, I despise every single one of you in Washington. There is not a congressman that I support at this moment in time, not even Bernie Sanders. And I've been a huge supporter of Bernie Sanders, but I do not support any congressman or senator in our U.S. Senate right now. I believe every single one of them should be without a job, without pay. I believe the president should be without pay. So how about this? How about we try to get a path for people on DACA to citizenship? Try to see if we can add that to Trump's olive branch and reopen the damn government. If he gets his stupid wall, so be it. Instead of Americans starving, going without pay, having to possibly lose their homes and their vehicles over this BS, how about we just reopen the damn government and get it done? How about we compromise? I know compromise has become a four-letter word in this country. But you know, some of the greatest things we've ever done in this country, we did by compromise. Maybe people don't understand that. Maybe they think that, doing it their way is the only possible way. As a friend of mine put it the other day, it's because it's all tribalism. Everybody's gone back to their own corners, and they don't care to come out. Instead of embracing our fellow Americans, we are fighting our fellow Americans. That has got to stop. It is pathetic to me that this would be going on. It's pathetic that 32 days, let me get the little counter here to get it exact. 32 days, 13 hours, 35 minutes, and 10 seconds. As of the recording of this video, we have been shut down. Yes, you can sit there and consider it whatever you want. America being taken hostage, whatever. But we can end it. All the Congress has to do is pass a bill that has veto-proof majority. But the GOP will not do that. And the House probably would not help. I just can't support these people anymore. But I will say this. How about when the government reopens, we as a people write our congressmen, our senators, the president, and demand a law be put in place that bans the president, senators, and House representatives from getting any kind of paycheck during a government shutdown. They should not be able to use their health care. They should not be able to use their, buy food. They should not be able to get a paycheck during a government shutdown. I still to this day believe that if a government shutdown occurs, there should be within 30 days a new election to elect a new Congress. Now, those things will never happen. That will never happen for sure. But I believe we, the people, could stand together and demand changes be made to where these people that are getting paid, even though they're not doing their damn job, don't get a paycheck until they do their damn job. I don't care how we do it. I don't care if there has to be a constitutional convention. And I don't care if we have to just convince congressional leaders to pass the bill. I don't care how it's done. I don't care how we have to go about it to make it legal. The president, I don't care what party he's from, and congressmen and senators, no matter what party they're from, should not get paid during a shutdown. Period. End of story. Now, they tried this sly little move so we'd forget about it. We wouldn't think about it. Because they decided they would pass a law a while back making sure that our military gets paid during a shutdown. And that's great. But they did it so you wouldn't think about the fact that in the House, they're being paid $174,000 a year. And even more in the Senate. And they're not doing their job. They work 115 days a year on average. And they make more than most Americans do in an entire 5 or 10 year period. It's garbage. They have all this tax-free money. They get free health care that's better than any health care that any of us could afford. Yet, when the government shuts down, they get to keep all of it. Americans lose their health care when they stop getting paid. Most Americans aren't privileged like that. Most Americans do not have hundreds of thousands of dollars in their bank account to save them. And I don't care what people think. I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you love me or hate me. But that's where I stand on it. Anyhow, this has been the Big Ranch Show. I've been your host, Jacob Keck, and I'll see you down the road.